Thanks, Tom. Yeah, hi again, everyone. Yeah, so um, the ETF program for mentoring is on the. I'm in it now, and it's the first time that they've done it. It's been brilliant. It's allowed me to be a student, allowed me to work from home, believe it or not, and share conversations through Zoom and best practice, look at theory, develop a program. So there's lots of different aspects to it that we've been doing for the last few months. So yeah, there's two levels to the course. There's the foundational mentoring skills for those who are new to mentoring, or there's the advanced mentoring for those who have had experiences of it before. So there's two strands to this. Don't think you have had to have done it before to be a part of the mentoring program. You can be entirely new to mentoring and do the foundational level, which is fantastic. There are different aspects to it. So independent learning, which is really good. So allows you to take a little bit of ownership to it as well. You can come back to things, which is on the Future Learn platform, which is really good for that distance learning. We've got articles and links and journals and videos to kind of explore and work our way through each week. We have Zoom chats as well with experienced mentors and peers. We can share ideas, share puzzles and problems, and kind of get our way through those and look at ways through those. But also just talk and manage a process and get over those hurdles. It's a very supportive thing. We have an online study group as well, which is really fantastic, and you can leave comments and chats and links underneath the Future Learn programs that we're doing, the different modules that we're looking at each week. And there's lots of different ways to communicate, even in our little hubs here, working from home. So you never feel alone or kind of too distant from it as well. It's roughly a 6-month course. And the first few months of doing it have been quite theoretical. We've looked at aspects of coaching, mentoring, and supervision. We've looked at different theoretical models of those practices, and really explored what might work for our institutions, our learners, the aspects of mentoring that maybe we've experienced or want to be a part of, how our institutions use mentoring programs. At HSDC, we have, as David and Dom know, we have teaching and learning coaches, and we have that kind of an approach again where you can always go to someone with any teaching and learning issue. You might chuck an email in going, I really don't know how to use this software or technology, or have you got another way of maybe doing this? So those things that you have in your centres, you can always use yourself as you move into your own mentoring. And there's a lot of self-reflection, which is really, really good as well. So it's not just looking at theories and how you may use that in the classroom or on a mentoring approach. It's real world practice. So one of the things that we're looking at the moment is, now that we've looked at quite a lot of those theoretical models, is a business plan, the creation of a mentoring program ourselves that we will create and instigate and develop and practice on in our own institutions in our own way. So one of my colleagues is building a mentoring program for tutors, because she's working half on the GCSE English team and half her job is pastoral. So she's doing a mentoring program with new tutors. I've developed my mentoring program with the additional learning support team. So mine's going to be working with new ALSAs and learning support on embedding and integrating English and maths as transferable skills in GCSE English, because we haven't had the opportunity of working too closely with ALSAs, of course, this year. It's been a lot of the ALSAs are working online, things like that. So it's making sure that we build those close links with the learning support. The additional learning support team have been really supportive of that, as the pastoral team have been as well. So we've developed programs that we will run as mentoring programs with those specific areas that we've chosen. Then we will have action learning sets of just like that, that we've done already, which is great. Get feedback on that and reflect on that as the course ends. So we started roughly in about October. We're looking at a kind of a March, April time to end our program. It's been really valuable. It's been really good. I'd encourage you to have a go at getting that application in and really kind of embracing all these opportunities that are coming your way. I mean, it's another string to your bow. It gives you a chance to meet lots of different people from lots of different places with some of the same issues that you have, and some of them are different. But again, it's been a really enriching, valuable experience. And there's a lot of things that I'm taking away from it. Apart from a certification at the end, is into real world practice, and I think that's really, really important. And being a student again is always a good thing. Always challenge yourself to learn more and build up your practice. Nobody knows everything, but if you know the people who can help you with some things that you don't know, then that's a wonderful support mechanism. So the mentoring program really helps with that. And Claire is one of the lecturers on that. I don't know if you want to jump in, Claire, from your side of things, maybe.
I think you've done a grand job selling it for us, actually, Will. I will just add, though, if you're looking at it and thinking, well, it sounds brilliant, but I don't have time for things like that. I already feel like I'm very time poor. It does come with additional funding. It's quite hefty funding. It's, from memory, £6,000 per candidate. So that is to help your organisation give you the time to do the study, both on Future Learn and through Zoom. So, if that was at the back of your mind, then that might just help. But back to you, Will, because I think your enthusiasm for the course is really, really heartening.
Oh, well, you find, sorry. Yeah, that's a really big part of it. The funding is a really big part of it. And I'm sorry to miss that bit out. But yes, I mean, it's been really invaluable to working with my learning manager, collaborating with ETF on how we can use that funding for time, how we can collaborate on building up a program that's not just trying to fit things into your own time. It is, for me, the program is run on different days of the week. So for me, it's a Thursday. And the study program is you go on to Future Learn and do the pre-work, the reading through, looking at the articles, the videos, and making sure that you have all that prior knowledge so that you can go into those Zoom meetings and sharing best practice and gathering your thoughts and your notes and your objectives and what you want to achieve, of course. So it's keeping on top of that each week. And as you were saying, Claire, doing that outside of study hours with all the different things we've all got to do is not easy, but you do have the funding to allow you the space and the time to do that, which is a wonderful thing. So once you've had that plan ratified and you're doing the mentoring, you've got that that immediacy of seeing that you are supporting and helping and encouraging, whether they're experienced members of staff or new members of staff, through a specific mentoring program that you've developed, which is a wonderful thing. And I think having that feedback, having people you can go to and sending kind of emails and conversations to, but I'm struggling with this, I've got a boundary with that problem, or I need a new model, a new way of maybe thinking about collaborating on my mentoring program, is a great thing. So I think the opportunity is wonderful. I think the course is really professional and well developed and timely. You've got goals to achieve every week. It's collaborative, as I say. You've got the funding to do it. It's a supportive atmosphere. I've had group Zoom meetings with everyone on there. I've had one-to-one opportunities as well of talking through plans and ideas with specialist lecturers on the course, and I've had peer meetings as well. So we've had small group activities, conversations, reflections as well. So it's all encompassing. And if you have the opportunity, I'd definitely grab it with both hands.
Well, thanks very much, Will. Again, there's so much out there. The funding is there to support a lot of this, but as always, you're always going to do more than the time you get back. So it's just as we all do, we think about our time and what we prioritise and what we want to get involved in, etc. Because as with a lot of this funding, as I say, it does support but you know, it's about how much you put in. And just like you guys have done with this practice development group project, it is about putting the time in.